the way to change your beliefs is very simple. You have to create new evidence for that belief. See, you can look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, yo, I'm rich. I'm rich. But you know you would be lying to yourself. Why? Why would you be lying to yourself? Because you're like, well, I keep feeling poor, and my measurements, what I measure to be rich is not that. See, we are measuring relative richness. But to give you an example to really expand your definition of truth, right? To change your belief, you need to create new evidence, which is the legs. You got one leg, holding up a belief. And in order to change that belief, you need to change the legs that are holding up the table to have a sturdier top. So you create new beliefs. And how do you create new beliefs? By stretching reality. You stretch what you believe truth to be. So right now, I'm in India, right? And I was in this street part, right? And then I moved into this area, right? Into the dark parts. That's how I saw them. It's the dark parts, right? Because literally, it was shadows. It was literally really dark. Now, do you guys want to walk back to the mall so we have time? Oh shit! Going in the wind, shit goes into your eyes. So then, the dark parts become bright once I get used to them. That's what happens in the dark. You go in and you can't see shit because your eyes are adjusted. Your eyes are adjusted to the darkness. Son of a bitch. And then in the darkness, your eyes become adjusted to the dark and you can see brighter. And you can comfortably move. You see, when we say that the reality of the thoughts and the reality of out here in the physical world are intermingled, we actually mean that they really intermingle. They intermingle. So that's a definition. You got to expand your reality. Expand your reality. You change what truth is to you. And by changing the truth, you change the evidence that's holding up the legs of the table which is your belief. You got that? You got that. Should I keep going? Are you liking this? Should I keep going? Should I keep going? All right, I'll continue. Ooh-ah. So, how do you do this? How do you do this? Well, you do what is called you do affirmations and you do frames. Frames and affirmations, they seem very similar, but I'll tell you what my definition of frames and affirmations are. An affirmation is how you talk about yourself. A frame is how you see the world, how you talk about the world. An affirmation is how you talk about yourself, and a frame is how you talk about the physical world. Skirt! Don't crash. Guys, I'm going in the opposite direction. I'm going in the opposite direction, guys. Apparently it's dangerous here. But anyway. So you create those lists. Well, how do you create those lists? What you do is you go deep and you uncover what you cannot see. You uncover it. You open it up, right? You go into the dark parts and you adjust to them, because that's what's naturally going to happen. You're going to adjust yourself to it. And then it will no longer be that. And your rubber band of a reality will expand. And once it expands, it cannot shrink. Once a rubber band expands, it cannot shrink. It can break, and it will break. But that's just how your reality goes. And you will always have a point of resistance. You will always have resistance to something. Always have resistance to something. You will always have a comfort zone. You will always have a comfort zone. There's always going to be something that you're used to and something that you're not. And as soon as you go into what you're not used to, that darkness, the things you're scared of, your fears, that's the only way we can find what you truly believe, what you genuinely believe. And then you're able to see them. You look at them and you're like, wow, I'm fucking pathetic. You have to have that feeling. That negative feeling, that pain, you have to have it. Because you will only take so much pain. You will only take so much pain. So if you keep coping, some of us be coping with alcohol when we go out, coping for courage. Or some of us might be looking for weed for acceptance. It's gotten us through so many hard times. I know myself have appreciated weed in my life genuinely and deeply as a spiritual tool, of a tool of acceptance, as a tool that makes you okay. It makes you okay with life. But then there comes a point. Thanks, brother. But then there comes a time when that thing doesn't serve you anymore. It's not good for you anymore. Let's go back inside. It's not good for you anymore. And then it becomes an addiction. You need it. You need it when you do it. Now, what we have to do is create new needs. New needs. New needs. I like that. So you have previous needs. Now we need to create new needs. So in that moment, that may be a need, and you need to realize that it is a need. See, part of us doesn't even know what our needs are. Part of us doesn't know what our needs are and is trying to fulfill those needs with some other external source. So you need to become aware. Gary Vee keeps saying this shit. He's not telling you how to do it. I'm telling you how to do it. Gary Vee doesn't know how to do it. At least he does know how to do it, but he don't want to tell you. He says awareness. So that's what we must become. What's good, bro? Gang. Gang. You like the speech? Does it resonate with you? A little bit? You know English? No? That's all right, brother. Oh, here's the entrance. So you need to create new needs. Find what your needs are. Find that some of those needs are taking advantage of you. And destroy them. Destroy them. Kill them. Vanish them. Rip them apart. Like a bear, like an eagle, like a tiger. Yes. Attack it. Attack it. Go after it. Chase it. Don't let your fear chase you. You chase your fear. Do not let your fear chase you. You have to chase your fear. You got that? You like that? It's fucking amazing. I'm telling you, I have unmatched genius. So after creating that, then you have to look at the relationship that you had with your parents, the relationship you had with your family. You have to begin to look at that, right? Because your parents subconsciously gave you something. Bro, you want to go to Zara? Let's go look at the clothes, bro. Where did you buy them?
Like checking out here, they have a couple of cool clothes here too.
A couple or all of them?
They have different brands within one major, brand.
Oh?
There's like different brands all together, and this one